There's been a game over the past week on Roblox that has been slowly yet steadily taking over the front page, and that would be this lovely, fantastic game called Restaurant Tycoon 2. Obviously, Restaurant Tycoon 2 is a sequel to the first Restaurant Tycoon, which was a very popular Roblox game that had like 300 million visits. And this is just Restaurant Tycoon, but better. No, but apparently they actually have done like a bunch to it. Like there's 50 new entire features in Restaurant Tycoon 2, along with a completely revamped game and everything. It's a pretty big deal. That's why it's just been very comfortably sitting on top of the popular page in the top graded, and I've just been sitting there like, I should actually play a Roblox game finally. So Restaurant Tycoon it is, and you're gonna like it. Also, make sure to like smash like so I get inspired to do more gameplays, because like I rarely ever do these things anymore. I need to stop being lazy. 4,000 likes and I'll make another episode if I like it. Okay, we gotta create our own brand new restaurant. I'm not gonna name it Kaneko Kitten Was Taken's Restaurant. That's generic. We're gonna name it the Chum Bucket. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a place you want to go to eat, huh? Select managers. Yeah, let me make Albert a manager of my store, and if he ever plays, he can come and ruin my store. Albert, you have permission. No, you don't. I don't trust you. Now, the interesting thing about this game is that you also get to choose what kind of food you get to serve, and there's this entire map based off of everything here, showing what kind of stuff that your restaurant will be serving. It's fairly in-depth, and I didn't expect this game to have that much to it. Since I'm Hispanic, yes, ethnicity reveal, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my culture and go with Mexican food. These two people want tacos? Alright, no problem, buddies. You're getting it from the right person. So there's a difference right now that I'm gonna show off, comparing like Taco Bell to a real Mexican that can cook some Mexican food. Let's go ahead and begin.
6.5 hours later.
You see that? You're not gonna get that kind of service anywhere else. Why are you people eating tacos with a fork? Americans. They're all eating my tacos with a fork. How does that even work? You can't physically eat a taco with a fork. I mean, can you? I mean, you might be able to, but the way that they're doing it, obviously not. Alright, I just got paid $5 billion to make my delicious tacos. Now we gotta do that 4 million different times to become the best chef on the planet. I'm coming for you, Gordon Ramsay. So there I was for the first half of the game, just sitting there evidently just cooking up food and serving these customers, and I thought to myself, this is really slow. So I was just like, why don't I just hire somebody to do this for me? And that's exactly what I did. I now have approximately 1 slave working for me. Wait a second, he cannot cook yet. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera for a second. Hold up, boys. Okay, now I understand. He has to just sit there and watch me cook the food, and therefore he'll get experience in order to figure out to learn what to make for my slave work. I'm glad that he's enthusiastic about it, but that smile's gonna be wiped off his face when he's working for minimum wage for the next 20 years of his life. My first slave is almost ready for operation, and I am so excited. 1 more cooking session, and I believe my slave should be ready to be on track to become a good chef. Off he goes to work. Now I don't have to do anything. Or do I? See, I still have to manage the store somehow, so I'm gonna get a waiter in order so that this person can actually serve the customers, so I can just sit here and be AFK while I make money. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mean 1 chef? I meant 2 chefs. A couple of awkward minutes later of waiting around and waiting for the proper orders to come in to train my chef, I finally get him to at least a level 1. So the entire thing is basically just an automated process at this point. With my other chef, I have no idea what he's doing. I have no idea why he's doing what he's doing right now, but I might have to fire him. Wait, where did he? Okay, now he just magically teleported. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. My second chef is an oddball. But you know what? I think it's time to up the Chum Bucket's menu type. We need to go ahead and get some more items on the menu today. I use a lot of the skill points that I've gained up in the game to unlock most of the Mexican menu at this point, thus allowing me to have more recipes that can make me a lot more money past just tacos. Let's see what there actually is to do outside of the restaurant, because I haven't actually, like, explored the game outside of my own restaurant. I didn't realize that there was more to it. We have a furniture store right next to my place, which, oh my god, it becomes super big and there's so much furniture inside of it. I'm gonna probably come back here when I'm not broke. Not a really great idea to put myself in a situation where I can spend money when I'm tight on it. What's inside of here? A little music shop? Alright, I might as well go ahead and buy some music for my store. What might fit a nice Mexican place? Oh yeah, synthwave, absolutely. That was a complete waste of gems. I don't want to cheat in this game. Like, I don't want to purchase any coin game passes or diamonds, because I feel like that kind of ruins the experience. But what game passes do they have? Auto collect money. I'm sorry, it's absolutely necessary for grinding. I don't want to do an earnings boost. Anything else I'm not gonna buy. I just wanted to auto-collect the money so that I can actually automate the process fully. I'm in the middle of the most craziest decision right now. I'm trying to find a strategical place of where to place this tip jar. You know what? I'll put it right there, just right in front of the door so that you cannot miss it. You better tip me, you cheap people! So that strategy sounds stupid in theory, but in reality, it actually surprisingly worked. I came back from an AFK trip to find a cool $71 in my tip jar. If that's not a W, I don't know what is. I'm currently facing one severe problem right now that I think is really affecting my grind, and that's the fact that I only have 2 tables in this entire store. I could definitely fit 2 more if I want to, so I don't really know how to go about getting more of them. I think I found them. Small dining table. And then of course some dining chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that should be good to hold more customers in my store. I really hope, because I just spent like $300 on all of that. Dining tables, I'm counting on you. Please allow me to have more customers in my store. I'm legitimately begging you at this point. Please, God Almighty. Hey, it worked! Yay! Now I can have more than just 2 tables in my store, and that guy just totally clipped through that customer. Now that I'm starting to become the next Donald Trump in terms of wealth, hence why I made that very clear that I'm not becoming Donald Trump himself and just his wealth, I'm curious as to what I'm supposed to buy here. Should I buy an expanded plot so I can have more land? Should I purchase car payments or card payments so that people can pay with their cards so I don't need to pick up the cash? I feel like that's kind of redundant because I already have that one game pass I purchased, so no card payments. Or I could purchase basic advertising, which allows me to obviously, increase my customer levels a bit. That might be the most viable thing for now. Basic advertising, we're gonna go through with that for now. And when I mean basic, I mean like legitimately basic. Like this is exactly what you see right here. You see my restaurant, all of them are just like clustered on top of each other. You can barely even see the text. So this is kind of a waste of money to begin with. Imagine you were walking downtown and you saw this sign advertising something. Would you go to any of these restaurants? Absolutely not. I want one of those big old billboards up there, but that cost a lot of big money that I do not have yet. Things are going fairly well so far at the Kaneko Kitten restaurant, with full stacked customer booths, a raider just going around and making sure all of their stuff is ordered, some nice trained chefs propping up all of these orders for these nice hungry customers coming in, almost having a 3-star rating. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. The ground up of a restaurant, I would say that I have not done that bad so far. Now that we got the money generation started, I think it's finally time to start actually decorating the store a little bit, don't you think? I mean, we have like $500 to spare. That's not a lot in real time in this game, but it can get me a little bit, I think. Taking a look around, aquarium or a fireplace? This is a really tough choice. I mean, the aquarium is a little bit cheaper, but the fireplace has that aesthetic, I think the fireplace might work better for a Mexican restaurant. Ooh, we can purchase some chandeliers as well. Ring lights, or I can purchase the spherical lights. I like the ring lights a lot better, personally. We're gonna do that. I don't believe there's that much more I can really add in terms of furniture, unless I expand the store, which will happen soon, I guess. So just gonna try to find a nice comfy place to tuck this fireplace really awkwardly in the corner over there, and the ring lights can be... I don't actually know. Hold up. I think I found out that I cannot actually place the ring lights because I do not have a big enough ceiling for it. So, yeah, that's a big rip to my money, I suppose. But who am I kidding? We'll make that back in a day. The ego is already getting in my head. Fortunately, I don't really need that much more to expand my land plot, so I'm gonna wait it out for a few moments to get my expanded plot, and I think that'll probably be it. So I waited it out for a few moments for some other orders to go by, and soon enough, I finally had $600 to spend on this new land plot upgrade, which we are going to buy right now, and there we go. We finally have a lot more. Oh, it automatically expands? Like, I thought you had to, like, okay, that's actually super convenient. Now I can, like, actually add bigger tables and more chefs and, okay, this is the move. But next moves are gonna have to wait until I make another video on this, because I am extremely tired, and I think I'm done grinding this game, because it's been like 45 minutes or so for now. Let me know if you people want more of this game. I've been trying to make more gameplays in this channel recently. I have absolutely no idea if I can actually make a second part, because, like, the game's kind of difficult to sit down and actually grind out. So unless people really want it, then let me know down below in the comments. But until next time, folks, if you enjoyed this Roblox video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my other Roblox content, because I make Roblox videos pretty much every single day, and you may find one or two of them enjoyable. But until next time, folks, I'm Kaneko Kitten, and I will see you tomorrow, yet again, with another Roblox video as per usual. But until next time, peace.